Hey, childcare owners, how are you guys doing? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video on a very special topic on top 3 reasons to stop having late payrolls as a childcare owner. So if you're that childcare owner and you are experiencing late payrolls, this definitely is for you. Okay, guys. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Donna. I am a childcare CFO. What I do is I assist childcare owners in making sure that you guys are not paying more than your fair share in taxes via loopholes and guidelines per the IRS's statutes and manuals and protocols. I also assist childcare owners in ensuring that you guys experience that strategic financial growth that you're wanting to experience in your childcare with strategic financial management, okay? So you are in for a great surprise today. What we're going to be talking about, again, are the top 3 reasons to stop having late payrolls as a childcare owner. The first reason that you should stop having a late payroll as a childcare owner is you want to make sure that your employees are happy. You want to make sure that your employees are satisfied with their employer with where they work. Guys, your employees, they come and they give their all on shifts. Some of them work double shifts, some of them work weekends, some of them work overnight. So you want happy employees. You want employees who are to say the least, satisfied with their jobs and having a good attitude about coming to work for your establishment. And having a late payroll can definitely alter the personality, the attitudes, the behaviors of your employees. So that's one of the reasons that you want to stop having late payrolls, is because you want to consistently have a staff that is happy, that is very confident in their employer, to make sure that, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing and that they will be compensated fairly. They'll be compensated on time for, coming to work and making sure that they are doing everything that they are or were hired to do. So that's very important. The second thing is that when you have late payrolls, your employees tend to be disgruntled. They tend to be dismantled. They start to second guess their employer. They start to second guess, what about personal things that are going on in my life? What if I'm not able to pay my bills? What if I'm not able to take care of personal needs of my family, my children? And if your employee has that burden and they start thinking about those things, guess what sits on the back burner? Being a great employee. They're no longer putting forth their best foot. They're no longer putting forth any effort, because in the back of their mind, even though you're being transparent with them as the owner of the company, letting them know, we hit a rough patch this month, or however it is that you communicate with your employees, they may be understanding, but there's still going to be that voice in their mind that's nervous, that they're afraid that they won't be able to take care of their personal needs due to late payrolls. Because honestly, the employees, they thank you guys for your transparency, but they're really not concerned about what's happening on the back end to them. And they're saying, really, that's not my problem. I just want to know, am I going to get my check, when I'm going to get my check, and am I going to get my check on time? Okay. So you don't want any disgruntled or dismantled employees. You don't want that negative energy within your operation. So that's another reason why you want to stop having late payrolls, because it doesn't matter what industry you're in, without employees, you do not have a business, because we all know as business owners, you can't do everything yourself. You need employees. The third reason that you want to stop having late payrolls, of course, yes, it is due to the late payment penalties that you will incur with the IRS. Okay. Not only will you incur late payment penalties, you'll also incur interest. The amount that you did not pay and that you pay late in regards to payroll taxes, you're going to get charged interest on that. So not only are you late with your payroll, then you're going to get, you have more money that you have to dish out to the IRS now. You not only still have to pay the payroll taxes, but you have to pay the interest that has incurred on those late payroll taxes. You have to pay the late filing penalty on those payroll taxes. So you're losing in all areas. You're giving the IRS more than their fair share in taxes, because had you filed your payroll taxes on time, you wouldn't have incurred these late payment penalties or these interests. So that's why I harp on and stop paying the IRS more than their fair share. There are ways to eliminate that. Okay. So having late payrolls, it's not a good look for the company. It doesn't show or demonstrate your company as being a reliable company that employees would want to work for. And believe it or not, yes, word does get around in regards to operations whose payrolls are late and they're not paying their employees on time. So as a childcare owner, you never want that to be you. You never want that to be you. So you're probably sitting there saying, okay, Donna, you're telling me the 3 ways that I need to stop having late payrolls, or the 3 reasons why I should stop having late payrolls, is that I don't want to have disgruntled employees. I want to make sure that my employees are happy, satisfied, showing the best versions of themselves without having this burden or this fear of not getting paid on time. And you also said that I want to make sure that I'm not paying the IRS more than my fair share in taxes. So therefore, I don't want to incur those interest fees that I'll incur, or those late payment penalties. So how can I stop having late payrolls? Okay, there is a solution to that. The answer to stop having late payrolls is to manage your cash flow. As the childcare owner, you have to manage your cash flow. What does that mean? That means that you have to sit down with your accounting professionals. You have to think about all the different types of cash flow that you have coming in, the cash flows that you have coming out, and you have to effectively manage that cash flow. So therefore, you won't be in a situation to where you have to have a staff meeting with your employees and letting them know, hey, payroll is going to be late a couple of days or so, because that's just something that you don't want to do. No matter how transparent you are with your employees, that's really a conversation you don't want to have with employees, and no industry does. Okay. So if you are that childcare owner and you're having problems paying your staff on time, there is a link below this video. Go ahead and click the link, and myself or one of my staff members will reach out to you, consult with you 15 minutes for free. We'll consult with you on how you can get out of this, what they call stuck in a rut, how you can get out of this situation and get on the, clear of paying your staff on time. So there is a link below this video. Go ahead and click the link, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.